Are you voting on Tuesday like your grandkids and your babies depend on it? What they're doing to our kids is what I think got a lot of moms and dads involved. They just told me the other day when we were looking at our numbers, they said, guess what? The suburban moms, the mama bears are moving Republican so fast. The Democrats' heads are spinning. And it's because the left did the stupidest thing in the world. I mean, you'd have to understand nature. You don't get between a mama bear and her baby cub. It's the most dangerous place in the world. And when you do that, we're going to rip you to shreds. Rip you to shreds. So we found out, and people like Wendy know this, she worked with Katie Hobbs when Katie was in the legislature. Katie Hobbs voted against the border wall. She voted against the virtual border wall. She voted against funding the border strike force to save us from border crimes. Twice she voted against that. At the same time, she put her name on legislation, sponsoring legislation to introduce sex education starting in kindergarten. I can't even think, I don't even think Democrats are for that, right? That's sick. I know, call it what you want. If he said she's a pervert, maybe, I don't know. That's degenerate. That's a degenerate. And I'm going to tell you this. I don't have a 5-year-old anymore, but our precious kids, if any adult wants to talk to these precious children. Are you 5? This little precious guy, he said, stand up, sweetie. Did you see how precious this guy is, guys? He's 5 years old. He's probably 6. And I don't want to get graphic here, but you know what I'm talking about. Anybody who's an adult who wants to talk to these precious kids about that should be nowhere near a school. And that's what Katie Hobbs wants. And I couldn't figure it out. I thought, why? And why is she supporting on her website? I don't even know what they call it. They've got some fancy gender affirmation surgery for our children. She supports that. And I thought, why would she do that? She's a mother. Her husband, turns out, we find out yesterday, is a child psychiatrist who specializes in transitioning our children. She's making money off of it. It's disgusting. Listen, I have a compassionate heart, and if someone's dealing with that issue, I have compassion. But keep it out of our kids' schools. Keep it out of our kids' minds. Don't brainwash our children, and we're going to change things up. If it's okay with you, we're not going to teach that garbage in school. Are you okay with that? If it's okay with you, we're going to get back to some of the basics, reading, writing, arithmetic. Is that okay? I'm a product of public school. My father was a public school teacher. He was a football coach. He taught history and government and the Constitution, which we need to teach a little more of lately. And God rest his soul, I think he would be pretty shocked at what's happening in America. But we have a real opportunity on Tuesday to turn this whole thing around. We took a wrong turn a long time ago, and we need to get back on path and get going in the right direction. And I have so much confidence and faith because I'm seeing a lot of people out on these rallies we're doing. We do sometimes 2 and 3 a day. And I ask people, go back 4 years ago.